Hey everybody, welcome back to dezandfoxplay Doki Literature Club. It's already Sunday.
Already, and it really is Sunday.
It literally is Sunday right now.
Yeah.
What if something crazy happens because of that?
Like you're gonna click and it's gonna be like, it's already Sunday. How did church go, Fox?
Like in Arkham City, when you go talk to Calendar Man on certain holidays, he'll have a story for you. Really cool thing.
It's a very cool thing.
Yeah, this was made by Rocksteady, so we might.
Yeah, it's very much so.
This is in the Arkham universe.
Yep.
It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I skipped that for some reason. Can I go back? Yeah, I'm going to read what that was. Yuri is clearly an introvert and is also an intimate person in general.
Intimate?
There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile,
just the two of us.
We've been texting.
We can make it if we try, just the two of us.
You're interrupting this very important story.
You and I.
Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her.
First thing she sent me, send nudes.
But like noodles? Like
right, yeah, N-O-O-D-S.
But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other at all, or all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me?
She doesn't. She hates you.
Yeah, shut up. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her, I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't... Oh man, we're getting so different. Like, yeah, literally dark. Never been here.
The music
getting real weird.
Turned off, yeah.
Yeah, Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. She's turned into a cow. Sayori?
Hi, Slingbo.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sawyer's room is as messy as it always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sawyer had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true, but what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
So it's just me and Yuri then?
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Slingbo.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it?
What?
I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today.
Huh?
It just wants to torture me.
This is weird. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? That's a good response. Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Slingbo. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Slingbo?
Oh, here it comes.
I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life.
Boom. See? I like that as a switch. I thought she was going to be like, I really like you. Or
Yeah,
some stupid crap
see?
like that. I was hoping she'd be like, unzip, I'm a lizard person. Like, in a suit. Or something super left. Yeah, like I wish, but apparently we'll just go with depression.
Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori?
Eh?
Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Slingbo. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you'd have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head.
Oh.
That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
It's getting real deep.
Yeah, for real.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do.
No, Slingbo. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that you could have helped with if everything could be like it always was, but I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart doing it in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. The screen went black?
Slingbo.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. Even if I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
You're a nice guy, Slingbo. Good job. Slingbo.
This was all a test.
Yeah, you passed. Good job. Slingbo.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Slingbo.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care.
If you have it...
Nope. Oh. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then I have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally pulls her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Slingbo. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be a very good thing for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri?
Thank goodness.
You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for me a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous and nobody answered the doorbell.
You always could have texted me. If I had known you, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
Should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Wait, Slingboat, this is just a bunch of nachos.
Yeah? Is that not... Oh, I see. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
I cleaned it before you came over, so...
Well, that's very considerate of you to do.
No, I would really be embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatch Yuri's wrist, which is in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started?
Yes.
I have a few things planned that
I have a few things planned that you can help with.
Yeah, I'm done.
Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Gonna be altering the atmosphere of the Earth. Gonna punch a hole in the ozone layer. Slowly cause the world to heat up.
Or enhancing the weather.
Right.
Yeah.
Atmospheric enhancements?
You know. Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Aromatherapy candles? Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course.
Of course I can. Yuri, are you okay?
Oh, man. Of course.
I think you should leave. Go to a doctor.
Just give me one of them nachos, Slingbo. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something I like about you, actually.
Oh, is that so? Well, that makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
I'll go ahead and relieve myself.
No, the bathroom's okay.
Too late, Slingbo. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was gonna use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah, like what?
There's some dank weed in here.
Bottle of Jack.
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room.
Is this gonna turn into like, are we gonna summon a demon or something?
I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yes. Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with the aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
Is that so?
About as familiar with unicorns. Because they're both stupid.
Very familiar.
Yes. It's my favorite thing.
It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection.
Romance? What was that third one?
It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor, we get it, Yuri, you vape, begins to spout through a small hole on the top.
I call this aromatherapy.
Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
That's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems?
It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again goes into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Choking you, well... Did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm gonna cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract someone to peek inside.
That's really creative.
That is really creative. I kind of like that.
No idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker, Slingbo. You can write any characters you want.
Cause Japanese.
Right. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Oh, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. Carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
It's my murdering knife.
I use this in my rituals.
This is my ritual blade.
Yep.
It's a +2 dagger. Well,
frost damage.
It's got aqua powers.
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
You're gonna think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. Yet. To each their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright, I secrete these from my port. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives.
I naturally produce these. It's very painful.
They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. combination of craftsmanship and
Craftsmanship? Yuri's a smoker, apparently.
and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this.
Speaking of feeling like you're in danger.
You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess.
Well, I gotta go now.
Yeah, so feeling tired. I'm gonna go. You should get out. You know what? No, I'll go. This is your house now. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
You should see it with a crimson stain running. I mean, would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid.
Now that we're both armed.
It's now a fair fight. Where'd you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow!
Slingbow! Why in the world? You touched a knife, you idiot!
I didn't expect it to be that sharp.
It's a knife!
It's literally used to cut things.
Did you think it was a spoon?
I was thinking I would be interested in dating you, but you are a fool.
Give me the knife back, Slingbow.
Go away.
I can't use this around small children.
I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have expected less of you. This knife is extremely sharp. Because it's a knife.
You know, because it's a knife.
It can cut through skin like it's paper.
Because it's a knife. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of it. Oh, she's going to be a vampire.
Oh, gosh. She's absolutely going to lick this off your finger.
She's a vamp. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look.
Ah.
She stares at it and noticeably fidgets.
If you're squeamish...
Nope, that's me. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Aha! Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Oh, okay. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
Oh, that was delicious. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
Probably.
How could I do something like that?
I am not sure.
The craving just takes over. I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right?
No!
She is actively drinking your blood.
No! Oh, Slingbow.
This is ridiculous. Yuri, I think you're overacting a little.
I disagree.
Nope, she is... She should leave. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return.
Slingbow!
It's getting strange.
Did you really just do that?
Now we're even.
No, now I have to leave.
I have to stab you for some of your blood to be even. Yeah. Hold out your finger. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. It's not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil. The air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're a weird man, Slingbow.
Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving. Where do you keep the I'm leaving?
Where do you keep the door that lets me leave this place and never come back? The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out, side by side.
Yuri hands me plastic scissors.
Safety scissors.
You won't hurt yourself with these.
She straps a helmet onto my head. and gives me, like, pool floaties. I don't have a pool. We're gonna end it right there, though.
Can I see the knife again? No, you may not.
No.
We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Hopefully there'll be no blood drinking next episode.
That would make it worse.